Greetings everyone, and Great here for another Age of Empires 4 replay. So on the south bottom right side as Yellow Mullions, we have a foreign name. So on top left side as the Cyan Holy Roman Empire, we have Szalami. I still can't pronounce his name. Salami? Szalami1. Let's go and fast forward either way. My apologies. We got a mill being pulled out here. He's doing a good job of herding his deer towards the mill as well. Very, very nice. Gold's being claimed there. We do got the mining pit here, getting a good trickle of gold. And now do you have, oh, the Mansa quarry. That's not the mining pit. Wait, or it is. Yeah, that's definitely the one that provides either gold or stone. Of course, got the Minework Palace being pulled out of the field, not the Agion Chapel. This one does allow some unique technologies, such as like getting some acid blacksmiths, technology research here, and acid unique technologies. And that unique technologies does provide some very powerful benefits. Because of course, the cheaper you can, I've actually lost to a man-at-arms rush due to this building. It's not only the technology is cheaper, so you can go for a cheap resistance upgrades in case your opponent try to pull out some mass archers. So you can get some really, really durable man-at-arms from fighting this, which is not to overrun a town center. You now have the Warrior Scout upgrade as well, so Warrior Scouts are now roaming around. A very, very effective and very cheap horseman. Horseman of what, 120-10 or 120? The Warrior Scouts are just straight up 90. They have the same stats as horsemen. They also have very, very good health regen and very good mobility. Trying to build an outpost here. Going for an archery range as well. Trying to heal up the villagers while in combat, very nice. And should be able to perhaps get inside of the outpost. Now fires a good volley of arrows. Cow has been claimed. Of course, the cows can be built for a bit of food there. Costs 90 gold. Not sure how much food does cows have. They do have 500, so half a boar. These villagers are receiving some hits there by these scouts. These warrior scouts are of course very effective. They can hit and run quite easily. They do have great health regen, and it's in combat health regen as well. So they should be able to go back on in. They need to fall back, and the health regen will go ahead and keep these guys quite healthy. Those lose that one horseman though. And these other two are going to fall back and get them healed up in no time. This warrior scout charging forward, receives some hits there. And does take that one out as well, not really paying attention. Go for the arrow slip research here, just get some more defense to deal with these horsemen. You now have the range damage. So this is maybe a transition to some archers. Yeah, he does have a handful of archers split on the field. These Warrior Scouts do get some damage there onto these archers. They don't get any bonus damage versus the range units, like the horsemen. But they're still able to close the distance. We do not have these guys push way forward, trying to deal with the housing around this mining pit. Let's have some good defensive archers there. Let's get a good volley there. Warrior Scouts see a bit of hits there, and now the side's going back on off. There's too many Warrior Scouts for them to really stay in the region. Sign does have good force here, being upgraded now with the marching drills, get some more mobility. Let's find some hits there. The warrior scouts are focusing down this spearman quite significantly. Now this warrior scout's gonna push on forward, trying to find some other forces. We'll find this lone archer there. Does get some slices there, and gonna be pushing forward, trying to find some villagers. Does cancel that one structure there. Throw some torches there, and now it's gonna be hitting these villagers now. Get some good healing there. And now these warrior scouts maybe want to come back over here. So I'm just going to advance into his opponent. Using the archers, engage the archers. Very nice. Let's find these individual units there. Focus them off. Very, very good. Hitting these reinforcing units, denying the reinforcements can be very, very useful. We got these archers receive a bit of damage there. The mining pit's almost going down. Getting rid of that will deny his opponent his gold income. Very, very good. Now Sign's gonna be backing on off. Sign or yellow does have some another mining pit down here, gain some good gold income. Plus he does have the monster quarry. So I just want to research the cows. I'm not really familiar with the cows. These cattle can be harvested by food by a villager or garrison within cattle ranches for food over time. So you may want to get out some cattle ranches for that. Let's now push forward over here. The sign player could advance forward. Does have some horsemen on the field. The horsemen, of course, do a bit of extra damage versus range. Get some good hits there on these archers. We're really focusing down. Does get the Bombla garrison deployed on the field now. He can spend his units as only gold on those units and get a bit of a discount there. These horsemen now fully healed up, trying to find some more raiding on these villagers. And now these horsemen are trying to overrun these archers. Let's see some hits there from the opposing archers. More of these housing going down. The multiplayer still has some population space, so losing housing not a huge issue. It does have a villager there. It does have a slight villager advantage. It does find this prelate there. It will go and finish off the prelate. Let's get the prelate inside, as well as some villagers as well. Some of these warrior scouts will be going down to the garrison. And that villager will go on down. There's of course a mining camp there. His opponent will scout it out and will find it and start torching it. You now have the veteran archer upgrade. Science still in feudal age. One is of course in castle. That mine will be go on down, which will deny this gold income. This one has been rebuilt. And it's starting to rebuild some of these other housing as well. Yeah, all the housing there, very nice. Yellow does find good engagement there on some science reinforcements and does find these villagers as well. So these horsemen will start slicing up. There's a spearman in the mix as well. It does take up that spearman. We got a mill over here, collecting up some of those deer. Now the Fombia garrison's pulling out some archers. Very, very nice. As Spearmen do clean up all of those housing down there. It does put the multiplayer in pop cap, so you need to pull out some more housing. That's a big wave of population cap there. Warrior scouts do get killed down by those spearmen there. You'll just need to fall back. There's a way too big of a force here. He needs Donzo as well as javelin throwers against this force. He has a good number of archers, but they're starting to get overran. He needs to get these villagers inside this garrison. And that tower will get some good defense as well. Tries a good volley there on the spearmen. Take out some of these horsemen. Got more archers facing forward. Gets a good hit. Focus down these horsemen now. Hitting some of these spearmen. Spearmen do pose a threat to the structure of the torches. And sign does go back on off now. Archers advancing on forward. And kills off the sheep. The handful of villagers in this region. Does also have a tower here. Let's quickly get it garrisoned up. It has a relic inside as well. Archers getting some good damage there, trying to keep the spearmen away from these forces. More archers being put up by yellow. He needs to pull back his archers, get them regrouped. And another massive wave of archers here with a warrior scout for spotting in the dense brush here. Get some good hits there on all these archers. His knight does find a good strike there. Knight is a good item to engage that force, just needs more of them. And now it's going for the range armor upgrade. Side's going for a spring gold emplacement here, as well as going for the veteran spearman upgrade. So now the stable being pulling out some more knights, very, very good. Knights are a good counter to his opponent's current composition. Get some good hits there on these forces. And I do hear a spring gold replacement hitting some of these archers down here. He's trying to fall back these archers. He needs Donzo. He can't rely on archers all the time. Does take out that knight finally. Do I have a link for games? I do have some more replays if you're looking for that. But when it comes to finding replays, you have to use the replay system. You don't download replays and share them out. Sorry, that's simply not a possibility. You have to find them through the browser. I'm not sure what you're asking for. Archers advancing on forward, trying to find some good angles on this villagers, but right now he simply doesn't have vision around these trees. The brush is a little bit too dense. He does now find some vision there, getting some good hits there on these villagers. Knights advancing forward, trying to get some good hits there onto these archers. Spearman also makes as well, but he's not fighting against any cavalry at the moment. He's trying to go for the poison arrow upgrade, as well as more range armor. Knights, however, do have their range armor, and so these archers doing minimal damage. Knights still getting some great hits there. Let's find this however you pronounce that. The priest does go on down. These forces starting to fall on back. I'm not exactly sure what you're talking about. Can you explain a little bit better? We do have these villagers gathering some berries down here. We do have a wolf biting this villager here. And this site's now being captured up by Cyan. This one has been captured up by yellow. This one can be reclaimed with another fresh priest. He does not have some hardened Donzo to play on the field, which would be good versus his opponent. The hardened Donzo do have one default melee armor as well. And that wolf does go down, almost taking out the villager along with him. forces are making advance thanks to the marching drills. These ground infantry units are able to move quite quickly with the knight. And this villager is receiving some hits there and getting healed up by the M. Such as the infant cycle of being bitten by a wolf and getting healed up while in combat. Over here, Yellow's archers push quite far forward. We'll find no villagers to harass. Sign does have less villagers than his opponent right now, 50 to 58. You got a number of cows in this region. Appears not to point out any cattle farms just yet. Cattle farms are no, that's a toll outpost. The offensive line of sight can be upgraded back to the side. Passengers, yeah, that's. The cattle ranch is a castle age technology. Provides some good food generation there. We have these forces now pushing way forward, trying to engage this ground army. We do have a good number of. A handful of Donzo, not a whole lot. Good number of knights charging forward, trying to get some good damage on in. More Donzo pushing forward. He needs them to hold back these knights, but they're sort of just streaming on in. They're non-attack move forward. Knights are seeing quite a bit of fire there. They're also being severely poisoned. They're just trying to start a step away. Slowly being whittled down. Science also started stepping forward in order to help engage these forces. Both of them have increased movement speed. And Gale's going to stand there and fight, allowing these forces to really engage each other. It's going to be a messy engagement. It's going to be a pure victory for either side, whoever wins. It looks like Yellow will win out, give him enough time, especially all the reinforcements. Science will pull out slightly ahead. Got textiles being researched by Sign now. That's going down to have looks like more gold being cleaned up by Yellow. And looks like Sign will be forced back. He has received a lot of damage there. We have a mining pit still here. The mining pit appears to still provide gold income, even if its deposit's actually fully gone underneath it. We can't be losing these. If he does lose them, he will, of course, lose that free gold income. Wolf does get cleaned up there. We got a good number of villagers in this region trying to go for a defensive tower here. And he's probably just moving down here trying to decapture this sacred site. He may have spotted it with the and then move order in general. Now going to go ahead and start engaging these villagers. May have just been trying to go down here to decapture it. The villagers could have been spotted if they would have walked over the secret site as well, because that is constant vision there. I got some Donzo trying to deal with these knights now. Mywork Palace has been researched on everything here, so now horsemen and spearmen do have additional armor. My apologies. He does have the +2 armor as well on the knights. Doesn't have any actually melee armor research as well, so these knights can still be very increased even more. There's a good number of knights deployed on the field as well as some supporting archers. And now Sign has deployed out a keep here in order to deny the trade. Going for a siege workshop as well. You have a good number of archers here, but that's not going to be very good versus these, the keep. But can deploy out some battery rams. Starting to deploy out battery ram now. And the siege workshop, nothing being put out at the moment. Could deploy out battery ram as well. Yellow has a very, very little wood production as well, so Yellow needs to find to get some more wood. Now you can start claiming this opponent's gold, and claim the gold while the mining pit's still there. Apparently that can happen. I never knew that can happen. Also claim some food here with this deer. Now I've got this massive force moving forward with a pair of battle rams, but right now the keep does get inside the keep now, firing away. Silence force could move down south. Got all those villagers on the inside, just so the battle rams to contend with. And that is a battle ram, not a spring gold. Let's start putting some holes here now. There's a siege workshop will go down. Donzo's going to try to deal with that, not with the battering ram. The archers are trying to poison it, but of course you can't poison battering rams. Knights about advance forward could perhaps hit these reinforcements. Nice charge on forward, does find the archers. Archers now engaging the archers. Zion, ooh, they have trouble holding out this place. We got the villagers now throwing some torches here to keep it set ablaze. Keep still fighting some good fire support there. It's going to be a victory for either way. Does get inside the keep once again. Going to try to get the arrows firing. The keep can be set ablaze for a bit of time. Nice falling back. Archers are engaged. Keep is still firing away. And this keep will hard counter all these infantry forces there. There's no more battle rounds. We even got a scout put on the field. Battle rounds will be cleaning up this southern region. Now it's time to get out of the keep and start repairing it up. Maybe on the far side of the keep. We're repairing up some, collecting gold with the other. The keep is no longer a set ablaze. We're gonna pull out some more battering rams, try to do that again. Side does have some force here. Yellow does have a very, very large army of 54 units. Blue does not have a whole lot of units at the moment, but trying to pull out some more knights. This force, we have Kasovich, so we know this assault's going to come again. Keep's going to be at around half health. Maybe a good idea to just keep these knights around for the time being, just in case. Yellow's now trying to advance forward once again. These knights are going to be very useful for a moment before they get quickly focused down. See some massive fire there. And now the knights will go on down, mostly. Keeps almost fully repaired, trying to pull out another siege workshop. Maybe trying to pull out some spring galls. Keep is not fully repaired on up, but is significant. More archers pushing forward. The sign does not have the same force down here as well. He's not firing away. Battering rams can't deal with other battering rams. And one of the battering rams is not engaging as well. He's getting these guys rotated around. Archers trying to engage the archers. Guys could advance forward. The villagers may need to pop out relatively soon. Now maybe a good time for the villagers to pop out and start torching down these battering rams. Sign does have an inferior number of villagers as well. And now the villagers seem quite a bit of fire as well. The battering rams will get a couple more hits there, trying to repair up the keep. And looks like the keep will go down. Maybe good idea to run away with these villagers now. Let's take out one of the battering rams, trying to repair up the keep at the last moment. And that battering ram still has some health. Does not have the improved health on his buildings just yet. And his keep will go on down. Yellow's advance forward, more archers, more Donzo. These banners have destroyed all this infrastructure for Yellow, so you would have to kind of rebuild all that. Who's also now severely low on villagers. He may want to go for the Palace of Swabia relatively soon. He does not have nowhere enough food. Wolf's trying to bite some of these villagers. Yellow will go and take time to claim this gold mine up here. Knight is just patrolling around, maybe trying to camp that gold spot, but we'll spot the keep. He does go ahead and charge into one of the villagers. He would not be able to stop these villagers from building the keep, but at least we'll still kill a couple. He does now advance forward with a big force of infantry. This keep or outpost does have a spring guard placement as well as a relic. outpost does go down. We got some good number of archers here. Great volley there by the Mangonel, doing massive damage. Gonzo's Warhorse will see extra damage there from these archers. Those archers are all severely wounded, but there's simply just more of them. Right hit by the Mangonel, getting another deadly strike there. He's having trouble keeping the formation opened up, thanks to the fact that as these attacks, they start to want to group on up. Nice enough to try and pursue this force. And these knights are starting to go on down. Mangonel's trying to advance forward with these archers. Knights being focused down as well. Get some sporadic damage there. More archers being pushed forward. Let's claim this relic. This priest will advance forward into Eye for Conversion. So they advance forward. Eye for Conversion now. Does manage to escape on out of there before the conversion was complete. Very, very good. That also allowed the Science Archer to get a lot of free damage because of that. Two Mangonels in the region. Trying to deal with these forces. Let's get a good volley there on some of these archers. Side trying to attack his Mangonels. The Mangonels getting some great hits there on these archers. And now the Donzo overrunning these Mangonels. He does try to run away with them. Donzo's trying to be cleaned on up. Finds a good volley there, taking out a number of them. I'm really curious about that landmark, which one it was. We've got another fresh tower here, has been upgraded, I think, with the spring gold. Yes, it has. And has a relic on the inside as well. Sign's not going for a bunch of stone there. You have some fresh traders being pulled out on the field. This house is out of radius as well. Back on the fortified outpost as well. Sprinkles do find a couple good volleys on the Donzin. As Donzin start going down, the Knights can push forward. That is a massive pair of hits there. Trying to throw up the Mangonels there. We've now got a pair of spring golds engaging the Mangonels. Knights now charging forward. Trying to deal with these spring golds. He needs these Mangonels to stay alive. Gets a great hit there as well. Spring golds are now down. The archers could be overran. And Sign's going to be moving down south, maybe trying to hit this area once again. Both players have spent quite a bit of resources. They're both pretty far away from pure age. Both of them don't exactly have maximum number of villagers either. In fact, it looks like both sides are just going off of one town center.
Gib mir ein Angriffsziel.
Oh, down south, we got these knights pushing way forward. A lot of houses there, but going for housing is not so great. He doesn't find any villagers to hit. He may be eyeing for this trade. It's one caravaner. That's not a lot. He's doing a good job cleaning up gold. He didn't build a mining pit on top of it, but now we do have a trebuchet now engaging. That's all trebuchet. Alonso trying to stop it, but got a spring gold emplacement here. It does get taken out. Archer trying to push it forward. Does find a keep here from Cyan, blocking off this region. Now these knights are charging forward, trying to get these villagers. He's going a little bit dangerous to do this. He also is in the middle between here and the mining encampment, so he's going to receive a lot of fire there. Let's go and get the villagers inside the keep now, and Cyan will be backing on off. We've got a massive force here, including spring golds as well as Mangonels for yellow. Cyan does not have all 200 population available at the moment. Going for more battering rams. May want to split up his forces. Does split them up. Good. And going to be trying to deal with Cyan's keep now. Another trebuchet deployed out and out. Outpost being pulled out here. Oh, if you had a nice two-fine engagement there on these villagers, getting some more hits. There's a lot of dead cows here. Yellow's now advancing forward, gain some hits there onto Cyan's keep of those battering rams. Nothing here for defense other than some villagers trying to repair it up. Knight's still charging around, trying to get some hits there on these various villagers. We'll find another good engagement here. Cyan's going for another keep here to deny this neutral trade. Keep seeing quite a bit of fire right now. Got a good number of archers in this region. We're going to throw as many arrows into it. Cyan does have a decent force here, and now does pick out that keep there to get a good engagement. There's only have one mangonel in this region, so Cyan will be overran by these forces. Nice charging on forward. There's way too many Donzo for these knights to charge any further, and they do get stunned there. Cyan does have a decent force of archers here to help engage his opponent. And Yellow does have, of course, those Mangonels and Spring Gulls, but they're not pushing forward with this army, which is a bit of a problem. Trebuchets may receive some fire there. It may be a great distraction for Cyan. Archers getting some good hits there. Battering rams trying to charge him forward. Luckily, the archers not hitting those battering rams first. Got a pair of Spring Gulls in this region as well. And these trebuchets will go down. And does manage to spot these yellow Spring Gulls advancing forward thanks to the fact that there is an outpost spotting. Mangonel may get overwhelmed there. Cyan's Knights have started going down. He still has a good number of archers in this region. And does take out that Spring Guard as well. Cyan's Spring Guards may go down. He may want to focus on that Mangonel. The outpost does go down, so he no longer has vision range. Now it's all sporadic combat. And now Yellow's battering rams will go on down. Battering rams getting some good damage there. Mining Pit's almost set ablaze. It does have a good force here. Some of it's a little bit wounded. Especially the battering rams. Cyan does... Oh, that's Yellow. Cyan does have a small force here. He's still outnumbered almost 2 to 1. And he's currently throwing out some more and more archers. We do now have these Spring Gulls seeing some fire there. Archers now engaging, trying to get some good damage there. But it looks like the Yellow's Collins and will manage to close the distance there. These forces need to start engaging as well. And perhaps the Knights will start hitting these archers. Cyan's archers reinforcing start being picked off one at a time. Knights trying to close the distance there. Need some these units on attack move, start hitting everywhere. Collins receive some massive there from the Mangonels getting all wiped out. Both sides are losing quite a bit of force now. They're turning it back on off. Got this battering ram still punching some holes in those buildings. You know, if you've got a castle or a keep trying to be put out next to Cyan's keep, Cyan's villagers are trying to hit the Yellow's villagers. And those villagers will back off now. Pair of barons push way forward. Blue's now trying to push with some knights, but they do receive some columns of fire. some damage there. Science archers still engaging, but now the Dons are not going to be overrunning the science archers. Don't have a whole lot of research. Both players still in Castle Age. Cyan does not have the food income to get to Imperial Age. Yellow needs a bit more gold, but that's pretty far away from that as well. Cyan's going for a defensive keep here. It's outside the radius of a town center influence. And now I've got these Dons and getting some good hits there onto these battering rams. Nice to push on forward, do find engagement there onto these archers. You can number them down. Dons are now coming in the mix as well. And I was like, a Science going to try to claim this gold. Both players are trying to conquer each other's gold deposits. This gold and this gold is what remains. There's still this gold deposit here, while Yellow doesn't have really any gold deposits remaining. No mining pit over here. Mining pit's still right here for the bit of passive gold. Yellow does also have the Monta Quarry for more passive gold. Cyan could try to go for some traders in the future, since his opponent has not really pushed towards a trade route location. Going for lake traders would be half bad, and Yellow's going to take time to finally get to Imperial Age, going for the Fort of the Huntress. Has to keep infantry units nearby landmark with edge stealth for 10 seconds. Warriors and gunners gain first strike, dealing more damage when breaking stealth. But now we've got these knights trying to advance forward, trying to stop the age up. And this, if you can stop the age up, that would be great. Yellow's losing a massive number of villagers now. Oh, and he does stop the age up. He's losing all these villagers. And if Cyan's able to destroy this, it will put a massive dent in Yellow's. Well, that's going to be irrecoverable. Yellow needs to cancel this fortress. He can't be affording to take any more damage from that. Don's charging forward. It's going to take time to save it. Knights are charging forward, trying to deal off more villagers. You know, these villagers are very, very important right now. Because right now, Yellow's now done 43 villagers. Cyan is at 78. Got these forces pushing forward against some various damage on these units. Let's find some more of these gunner archers going to engage in close range. And Cyan's going to be back down off. Baron's charging on forward. Cyan still has a decent force here, which could advance forward or go for defense. Now these archers will take on these Donzan. Yellow has now entered Imperial Age, but his economy is shot. He's down half the villager count as opponent. Not to mention, he doesn't really have the income to support as well. And since he is aged up, he no longer has the food reserves to pull out an army. He does have a good amount of gold. He needs to start to go to the market and buy food, because he needs mana arms. Mana arms would be very effective versus force, barring the mangonels. Oops. Then again, he's Malians. He can't exactly get. He can get most Musasi warriors, which are light, not heavy. So they can't get mana arms. I forgot about that. Though some sofas wouldn't be half bad then. Magnos find a massive hit there on these archers. Science archers are getting some good hits on in. Now here comes another massive Magno barrage, getting some great damage there. I think Yellow's going to be knocked out of the game. Failing to age up like that played a massive role in this down defeat. Now I decided to forward the economy to age up, and since Yellow did, it killed him. This is Angrade saying, thank you for watching, on to the next replay.